are you guys feeling today? It's Glen Brown, and we're back on episode number 17 of the Elliott Blindspots course review. Guys, I hope you're literally having the best day of your life. I'm jacked up, I'm fired up, I'm ready to train today. I'm ready to teach you everything that I've been learning, just so you guys can literally increase your life, increase your skill set, your mindset, and your habits, and you can literally go and crush your industry. So with that being said, guys, make sure you get a pen, make sure you get a piece of paper, take conscious notes, and go and utilize this, and let's freaking win, baby! With that being said, guys, I am a direct resource to Andy Elliott. So if you guys need anything in the world, if you want more information than just this, guys, I'm giving you this free value because this has changed my freaking life. I'm just giving you a few tips from what I've learned so you can do the same. But if you want all the information I have that has literally changed my life, guys, call or text me at 573-305-9393. We'll get you hooked up with all the information you need, and we'll get to changing your life, baby. Also, if you're brand new, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know every time a new video drops, because we are continuing on this series. We're actually on video number 4 of the 6-part series of the perfect sales process. So with that being said, let's get started on number 4, which is going to be presentation and demo. So number 1. Your job in this step, in the presentation step of the perfect sales process, your job is literally to get the client to envision owning what your product or service is for the first time, okay? So you literally have to get them to visualize putting themselves in the position to where they are now owning your product. Now, present the product to where the client is taking ownership of the product, and this is huge, guys. Literally write this down. Do not ask anyone to buy until you know they are sold on your product and they literally cannot live without your product. So do not ask someone to buy when they're on the fence, when they're not sold. Dude, you're just going to ruin the sale. You're going to ruin your progress that you've made. You have to make sure that you are killing it at this point, that you've done all of this up to this point, that you have been perfect through the first 90% of the process. And then once you know that they're sold, now it's time to close. So with that being said, once you know that they're closed, that's when you'll make your offer. So how are we going to do this? You're going to paint pictures and you're going to tell stories of what your product is, what it's going to do for them, how it's going to benefit them, how it's going to solve all their problems, and literally take them from where they're currently at to their dream life, their dream outcome. That is how you sell. Okay, so now with that being said, let's do an example for selling real estate. And listen, I never even sold real estate before, but I'm going to give you guys an example. So there's 2 differences, and down here I'll talk about it. You can either sell the sizzle on the steak or you can sell the steak, okay? And now we're going to be selling the sizzle on the steak. So let's say that you have a mother and a father, and they have 2 children, right? And you're showing them the house. Let's say that they reached out to you. They've been looking for a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, with a pool, because their house, they just had another baby. They want to grow into a bigger home, and they just want a better lifestyle and give their kids more memories. And they had certain things that they want, like a pool and like another room, certain countertops, things of that nature. Okay, so you'll walk in, you'll be like, all right, guys, I'm so excited to show you this. This has been an amazing process for me because I know this is exactly what you guys have been looking for. So, guys, follow me. Kids, run in here. Look, this is going to be your brand new rooms. How big is this room? This is amazing. Not only that, hey, Mama, what's your favorite thing to cook? Guys, what's your favorite thing that Mama cooks? Let's say they say spaghetti, right? And you're like, guys, can't you just imagine? Look at this beautiful kitchen. I can almost smell the aroma of the beautiful and the tasty spaghetti just coming through the house already, can't you? And these countertops. Mama, come over here. Feel these countertops. How nice are these? Are these exactly what you pictured when you pictured your new home? Exactly. No, I mean, literally, if my mom had this home whenever we were growing up, I don't think she would have ever left the kitchen. Like, seriously, she would have loved this. And Dad, come over here with me real quick. I mean, look at this. You're going to be able to literally stare out, watch your kids while they're playing on the trampoline, playing in the treehouse. Not only that, your couch is going to be here. Your love seat's going to be here. And dude, you're going to have the big flat screen TV on the TV. You're going to be watching football all Sunday long. Just be able to chill with your family, hang out with them while you're also being able to entertain yourself. How great is that, man? Dude, you're like the father of the year. You both are. You guys are literally the parents of the year. If you guys were my parents, dude, seriously, I would have never left the house. So these kids, they might be with you forever. That's how amazing you guys are. And now, guys, come over here with me. Not only that, check out this bathroom. This one's like 3 times bigger than the one you told me. You said your current one was 500 square feet. Or I don't know how many square feet's in a certain room, but you said your current bathroom's 100 square feet. This one is 350 square feet. I mean, look, it's got the full tub and everything. Mama, didn't you say that you actually wanted to get into the tub and actually relax every single Sunday, at least once a week? Dude, how great is this going to be for you guys? Now, guys, follow me upstairs. What are we doing? It's called selling the sizzle on the steak, okay? You could be one or 2 ways. You could sell the sizzle on the steak, you can paint pictures, you can tell stories, and you can emotionally connect them with your product, with what they were looking for. Look, you have to talk about what their goals were in the fact-finding step, and I made these goals up, right? But let's say they wanted another room. Let's say that they wanted a pool and things of that nature. I would have brought up the pool. I'm just literally building so much value into this house, I'm increasing my state, increasing my energy into them, because this is what sales is. Sales is not just, here's this, and do you like it? No, it's actually called loving people, being emotional, and being excited because you're presenting a product that they've been asking for. So, number 2. Now, to go in further detail, the presentation step, you must have the highest state, which is what I just showed, which is what I literally just gave you an example of. The highest state in the whole sales process has to be in the presentation. Why is that? Okay, because you want to literally increase and make the transfer of emotion. So you should be ecstatic. You should be so happy that you literally have been a professional this whole time. You found the perfect product that suits their needs, that fixes their weaknesses, fixes their problems, their issues that they had, and also gets them exactly what they wanted or their goals that they had or what they needed fixed. You should be so happy because you built a relationship with them and now you get to love on them and literally provide them that product they were looking for. With that being said, from being a pro to providing them the perfect solution and getting them what they wanted. So increase your state. Push it into the customer to increase their state. Why? Because people want to buy and people want to be emotional when they buy something. Nobody wants to be, kind of half-butted, just kind of like, oh yeah. No one wants to spend tons of money. If you're buying a car, a house, you're buying a big insurance plan, whatever you're buying, you want to be in a good state. When you go into the mall, do you buy stuff when you're in a good state or when you're in a bad state? Dude, you buy things when you're in a fantastic state. So what must you do? Whose job is this to get the customer in a great state? It's yours. And how are you going to do it? By having a great state, having a great attitude, having infectious energy, pushing your energy into them so that they are happy and they are literally being able to take that energy from you, that belief from you, that confidence in you, that this is the perfect situation, this is the perfect product, perfect service to solve all their problems, can cancel out all their issues, and give them their dream outcome. Guys, it's too easy. With that being said, this is your job to make this happen, and so you want them to want to spend money. How are you going to do that? By increasing their value. So, number 3, during the presentation, explain your product very, very well. So, what did I do? I don't even know about real estate, but I explained and I literally explained, look what you're going to get here. The beautiful countertops. You want to kind of imagine if they could smell it, if they could touch it. Like I said, touch the countertops. Can't you smell the aroma? Look over here. Envision you sitting on the couch watching your kids play outside, watching the big flat screen TV. Dude, what is this doing? It's tying them in emotionally, which is driving up that value. The more value you build in something, the way easier it is to close somebody. Dude, if you build value, how much do you think this house is worth based on just how I sold it just for like 30 seconds or 1 minute? You probably think it's a pretty nice house, right? Who knows? It could just be a basic, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. It could be something that wasn't that crazy. But I wrote the value up in it because I had a high state, a high believability, a high confidence that this is a perfect solution for them. So you have to make this. And guys, make sure you're taking notes. Literally, you need to make sure that you have a high state, okay? You need to make sure that this is the highest state that you're going to have through the whole sales process, and you need to transfer your emotion, your believability, your confidence into the client. So, take what you learned in that fact find qualify step, which was the last video. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it, and utilize that right now in this step right here, the presentation, the demo state, and drive up their state, their attitude, their confidence. And then we will transition into the close right here. And this will be easy for you, I promise. So, number 4, what have we done so far? Number 1, we made the intro, right? All right, so you're going to say, hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're having the best day of your life. I'm Glen Brown. What's your name? Jeff, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. Literally, I'm so honored to be in your home, whatever it is. I'm saying for any example, you want to have a great state, a great attitude, compliment them right off the bat. I hope you're having the best day of your life. Shake their hand, ask for their name. They'll say their name, shake their hand again. Okay. Now, creating the gap, you're asking great questions about them. Where are you coming from today? How long have you been in the area? Who's all in your family? Do you have a wife? Do you have kids? How old are they? Do they play sports? What do they do? What do you like to do for fun? You ask all of these questions to build a relationship and build a connection, which is the strongest part of the sale, is building a foundation, building a connection with them. And literally, you want to build connections. You want to build relationships. That's how you're going to win in life. It's not about you. It's about loving others. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to ask the fact, find, and qualify. You ask you figure out what their dominant buying motives are without saying, what are your dominant buying motives? You ask great questions to get great answers and to get the answers that you want, which are, What is your weaknesses? What is your pain? Is it a want or is it a need? What are your goals here? What exactly are you looking for? What can I, basically you're asking, what can I prescribe you that's going to fix the solution? By asking great questions. Now that you found that out, now you find what that perfect thing is. Whether it's the perfect car, the perfect house, the perfect insurance policy, whatever it is. Okay, I found that. Now, I have to go in with 100% delusional belief that they will buy as long as I do my job, okay? They came to buy, and they will buy as long as you do your job. So now, it's time to transfer that energy, transfer that state at the highest level, literally blow them away, paint pictures, tell stories, get them emotionally attached to your product to where you know that they want what you have and they cannot live without it. That is how we're going to win. So, with that being said, once you accomplish this, it's pretty easy. In the first 90% of the process, of the sales process, from the intro all the way to the presentation, the demo, from here to there, okay, that's the first 90%. You have collected zero money, and zero money has been exchanged. So I already told you what you have accomplished. And then in the last 10% of the time, you're going to collect 100% of the money because you're a professional, because you've done your job, because you know exactly what you're doing, because you have the highest believability, you built that relationship, and they freaking love you. Now, whenever you go to the close, it should be very, very, very fast. If you've nailed this first 90% of the process, if you built a relationship, the close should be the easiest part of the process. So, increase your stay when presenting and put the sizzle on the freaking steak. Learn how to sell. Learn how to paint pictures. Learn how to tell stories. I'm learning this every day. But if you do this, you will become the top 1% in your industry. If you learn how to ask great questions to get great answers, if you learn the perfect sales process, you are undefeated. You are untouchable, dude. You will have whatever you want. You'll give your family the world that they've always wanted, but you can't just have this. You have to go back and watch all the videos I put out. You have to put it all together. You have to have an unbreakable mindset, unbreakable skill set, and unbreakable habits. Once you become this man, you have your priorities in check, and especially, I want to say, keep God first. Have Him number one in your life. If you have God number one in your life and you have all of this, and then you learn how to literally have the perfect sales process, and next, how to close, what will that do for you? Now, guys, with that being said, learn how to sell the sizzle on the steak. If you master this, no one's going to ever touch you, and you're the top 1% in your industry. Congratulations. You're a millionaire in a few years. If you just don't get distracted, don't let the devil in your life, and don't let anything bring you down. Don't let any people, anything, any events drag you down, and you are literally a gold winner, okay? So, with that being said, remember, guys, if you want the full course, I'm a direct resource to Andy. I can get you any kind of material you need to change your life in any industry. I would recommend, let's start with the blind spot course, because this will recreate your whole entire mindset, what is possible, and what you're capable of. Guys, if you're interested, text me at 573-305-9393. Even if you just want a question, if you just want to talk, if you need some answers. Guys, I'm here for you. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to serve the world. I'm here to be a vessel for God. I'm just here to spread as much love and positivity as I possibly can into the world. So if you need me, call me. And guys, if you want to join me and Anna, my beautiful fiance, with something absolutely free, use hashtag Elliott Challenge. Today was day 46 out of 1,095. What does that mean? Andy challenges you all. If you dedicate yourself for 2 to 3 years, 3 years is 1,095 days straight. If you go that hard, you cut out all the distractions out of your life. If you plug into only positive things. So for me, that means literally no bad music, no entertainment, no sport watching, no anything, no TV, no movies, unless if it's something about God or something super positive, and you don't have to be this crazy. But if you are plugged into all these things, if you're growing spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, and you're self-developing every day and training your mind and plugging into the right stuff, you will be a millionaire. You will have whatever you want. So are you ready to literally give your family the life that they deserve? Or are you going to sit back and wait and die in 40 years, 30 years, 20 years, 10 years, and literally regret the life you lived? Which one is it going to be? Because you have two options from now on. You live in the narrow path and you become the man that God made you to be, or you live the broad road and you're like everybody else. You're an average person and you're literally going to die with so many regrets. So which one is it going to be? Because I know the path I'm taking, and I know I want to take every single one of you guys along this path with me. So let's go. Let's get it, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you for all the love and support. If you guys need anything, text me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Anything, any support you guys do for me, I literally want to give it back to you. If you do use the hashtag Elliott Challenge, put 1/1095 on your story, on your post. Tag me at Glen Brown 234. I'll comment, I'll like, I'll reshare every single one. You guys mean the world to me. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about changing you and your family's life. It's about you guys building a testimony, going out into the world, making this a compound effect, and us building a brotherhood and a sisterhood that will never be defeated. Guys, I love you so freaking much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll be back tomorrow with the clothes video, guys. Come on.